Hey there, this is LaQuita with QuitaBugHandmades.com, and thank you so much for joining me today for another Stampin' Up! Tutorial. So today I'm going to be featuring the Love What You Do stamp set. This is from the Share What You Love suite in the new catalog. I love this stamp set, and I'm sharing one of my favorite things to share each month, which is my customer thank you cards and gifts. So every month I make a handmade card and send out a gift to everyone who shopped with me the previous month. So these are my cards and gifts for those of you who placed orders in my online Stampin' Up! Store or were Paper Pumpkin subscribers during the month of May. So I've got 3 varieties of the cards here. So I'm going to be sharing with you how to create this card today. It's a really simple card, but I think it's so pretty. So I've got 3 different colors here. So this one is Mint Macaron with Rich Razzleberry, and then we've got Pear Pizzazz and Rich Razzleberry, and then Grapefruit Grove and Rich Razzleberry. I don't know, I like all 3. I'm not sure which one's my favorite color combination, but I like all 3 of them. So I'm going to share with you how to create this card today. So I've got all of these cards. I'll be posting these today along with the gifts. So if you placed an order of $75 or more using the host code during the month of May, the free gift was a snail adhesive. So you'll be getting that along with your handmade card, and everyone else who shopped with me will be receiving a sheet of Stampin' Dimensionals. So there are 100 dimensionals on each sheet. So I'll be including that with your handmade card. So thanks so much to everyone who shopped with me. I really appreciate you guys so much, and I'm so grateful for each of you. And I hope that you enjoy these little treats in the mail from me each month. Okay, so I've got my pieces here ready to go for this card. So I'm going to start with some stamping. So I die cut this oval shape using the layering oval framelits, and this is a piece of Whisper White cardstock. And I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Up! Piercing mat and some scratch paper just so that I can get a good impression of this flower image. I'm going to start first with my Grapefruit Grove ink pad. Just flip that. I need to get the refills because I've been using this ink pad quite a bit. So I need the refills. So I'm just going to ink up this image and stamp it right in the center. There we go. Now I'm going to bring in the layer to fill in those flowers. Stamp that off and get a lighter shade of Grapefruit Grove on there. And there we go. That's it with the Grapefruit Grove. Okay, and then I'm going to stamp my sentiment using the Rich Razzleberry ink, and I'm stamping the thank you. And let's see. Got something here on my stamp. Okay, so just stamp that right across the bottom. Right there looks good. Perfect. Okay, and now I'm just going to bring in my Wink of Stella brush here and rub on a little bit of glitter. I've already got some down in the barrel here, so I don't need to squeeze it again. So just rubbing on a little bit here, just to add a little bit of sparkle. Okay, just bring that in and show you up close. So hopefully you can see that little bit of sparkle. So pretty. All right, so for my layers for this card, I used some of the Share What You Love designer series paper, and I cut this down to 3 inches by 4 inches, and then I took some Rich Razzleberry cardstock and cut this down to 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, so that that just nestles right in there, and you've got this little bit of a Rich Razzleberry border. So I found that cutting your designer series paper into 3 by 4 inch pieces is a really great way to maximize your paper. So I took out of 1 sheet of 12 by 12 designer series paper, I was able to cut this into 12 3 by 4 inch pieces, so that utilized this entire sheet. And then I took 2 pieces of 8 1/2 by 11 inch cardstock, and I was able to get out of each sheet 6 of these 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 inch layers to go behind the designer series paper. So you want to cut your paper, you want to put it in to your trimmer this direction horizontally, and then you want to cut 3 3 1/4 inch strips, and then you want to cut those 3 1/4 inch strips into 4 1/4 inch pieces, and then you'll get, out of 2 sheets of 8.5 by 11, you'll get 12 of these pieces. So that will give you enough layering pieces to make 12 cards. So it's a really effective way to use your paper. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and layer these pieces together with my Fast Fuse. I know Fast Fuse is no longer available, but I'm just trying to use up what I have left. Okay, so I'm just going to put this right in the center of my card base. So this is a piece of Pear Pizzazz cardstock. This is cut at 8.5 inches by 5.5 inches, and I've scored it at 4 1/4. So I'll just layer this in the center, right about here. And then I just cut a piece of burlap ribbon. I angled both of the ends. Just cut that to fit the length of the front of the card base. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of adhesive across the front and center this on right about here. And we'll just add some dimensionals to the back of this layer. 3 should do it. There we go. And I'll just put this right in the middle, right about there. There we go. And that finishes up this quick and simple card. And you can make tons of these in no time. All right, so there we go. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. Remember, you can find all of the measurements and supplies that I used by visiting today's blog post. I've linked to that post just below the video in the description notes. You can also find links, direct links to all of the product that I used for today's video in the video description. And stay tuned. This weekend, I will be sharing the second feature of June Club LaQuita Bug, so watch for that video. So thanks again, you guys, and I will be back soon with another tutorial. Bye now.